Navigating Indian roads is a daily gamble, especially during the monsoon season when slick pavement turns crowded streets into hazard zones. In 2002, Ratan Tata was traveling through Bengaluru when a scooter carrying an entire family slipped directly in front of his car. His driver stopped just in time, but the near miss left a lasting impression on Tata. Millions of Indian families rely entirely on two-wheelers for household transport, often balancing 4 people on a single frame, with zero protection from the surrounding traffic or the weather. As a trained architect, Tata began sketching solutions. His early drawings evolved from scooters with protective cages to a 4-wheeled buggy, before he finally committed to building a proper, all-weather car for the common man. This project was framed not as a corporate expansion, but as a moral obligation to provide safe, affordable transportation to the public. There was a historical precedent for this kind of mass mobilization. After World War II, the Volkswagen Beetle became the first car for millions of Germans, helping an impoverished nation get back on its feet. Similar microcar revolutions followed across Europe, from the Fiat 500 in Italy to the original Mini in Britain. During a media interaction, Ratan Tata casually mentioned an estimated price target for his version of the people's car, 1 lakh rupees, or about $1,200. Industry leaders were skeptical. The chairman of Suzuki publicly stated that manufacturing a functional car at that price point was impossible. Despite the skepticism, Tata decided to adopt the 1 lakh figure as an absolute mandate. That single number would now dictate every engineering and design choice the company made. To meet the price target, the team used a design-to-cost methodology. Usually, cars are designed first and priced later, but for the Nano, the 1 lakh price was the first thing decided. Every component was re-evaluated for efficiency. By moving the 2-cylinder engine to the rear, engineers eliminated the need for a long, expensive driveshaft. This layout increased interior cabin space, making it 21% larger than the Maruti 800. They also simplified the body. While most cars use a chassis for support and separate panels for looks, Tata used a single-layer body, borrowed from motorcycle design. This radical approach to cost-cutting resulted in 34 new automotive patents for innovations in engine and transmission design. The team had effectively solved the engineering puzzle, building a functional, patent-protected car that hit a price point the rest of the world called impossible. At the 2008 Auto Expo in Delhi, Ratan Tata drove a white Nano onto the stage. Despite rising costs for steel and rubber since the project began, he announced the dealer price would stay at exactly 1 lakh rupees. The public interest was massive. Within 17 days of the commercial launch, the company received over 200,000 bookings, and the Tata Motors website recorded 30 million visits. However, the project faced immediate trouble in West Bengal. Violent protests over land acquisition stalled production at the Singur plant, despite reaching 95% completion. After Ratan Tata announced he was leaving West Bengal, he received a one-word text from Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi, Suswagatam, or welcome. The entire operation was relocated to a new plant in Gujarat. Financing became the next hurdle. Many target customers were denied bank loans due to low incomes or lack of credit history. This forced Tata to demand full upfront payments and set a 1-year waitlist for delivery. The combination of production delays and a difficult buying process meant that many people who wanted the Nano simply could not get one. The car's reputation took a hit in 2010 when reports emerged of brand new Nanos catching fire. Horrifying images of burning vehicles went viral, creating a widespread fear that the car was fundamentally unsafe. This fear was compounded when a Global NCAP crash test resulted in 0 safety stars for the Nano. The front of the car crumpled like cardboard at just 64 kilometers per hour. Beyond the mechanical issues, the Nano struggled with a branding problem. Both the media and Tata's own marketing team had focused entirely on its identity as the world's cheapest car. In India, a car is a primary status symbol used to broadcast upward social mobility to neighbors and relatives. Owning a Nano signaled to the owner's social circle that they had purchased the cheapest vehicle available. The car functioned as an indicator of a restricted budget rather than a milestone of success. The used car market responded by slashing prices on established hatchbacks. A buyer with 1 lakh rupees could choose between a brand the Nano or a second-hand Alto, which offered more interior features and higher social prestige. Many target customers chose to stick with two-wheelers. Motorcycles offered double the fuel mileage, required less parking space, avoiding the poor man's car label. Tata attempted to rebrand the car as a youth-focused city car, with added features like power steering and better interiors. However, these additions increased the price to nearly double the original target, putting it in direct competition with more established brands. In February 2019, the car that was launched before global media attention sold just 1 single unit. The Nano was quietly discontinued, without a farewell advertisement or a press conference. The Nano remains a testament to brilliant engineering, but its failure proves that solving a practical problem is not enough if a product ignores the psychology of aspiration.